Hey tastemakers, it's Maxine, your favorite wine specialist, guiding you on your journey through fine wine. And it is Monday, so you know that it is Monday Wine Q&A. So let's hop right into it. It has been a while since I have said that. I miss you guys. Well, since it has been a while, I gotta give you some life updates. First, happy 2020. We're already in Q2, and I'm just now saying that. But hey, better late than never. If you have been following me on Instagram, as you should, I have been extremely active over there, posting regularly in my stories. I even dropped some Instagram IGT videos that I may bring over to YouTube. We shall see. I'll probably bring it over. Anyway, but been very active there. Definitely make sure that you are following me at Live Good with Max. There will be more information below on my Instagram. But okay, some more life updates. If you are watching this currently, or maybe after this date is posted in April 2020, we are currently experiencing a global pandemic. So with that global pandemic, we are in the house. So everything is shut down. There is a stay-at-home initiative. The salons, nail shops, unless you are an essential worker, you are shut down. As you see, you all know my nails are always red. Well, normally red, but they're definitely painted. So yeah, the gel nails are kind of on pause because of this pandemic. But in light of the pandemic, I hope that you all are safe, all are healthy, and that you all are practicing social distancing and just remaining safe and at home. Also, speaking of home, I know that you noticed the background is sort of different. Well, in the global pandemic, I relocated to Houston, Texas. So I have left Durham, which I really enjoyed. I was in Durham for 5 years. Yeah, I was in Durham for 5 years, and it was a really great 5 years. I was glad to have the opportunity to go back home, be close with my family, launch a new career, launch Monday Wine Q&A, get back to just my interest in wine. So great things happen in Durham, and Durham will forever be home. But now we are a Texan. So I am in Houston, and although things are shut down, I was visiting Houston a lot prior to relocating, so I did get to experience the city, but I really cannot wait till things kind of sort of go back to normal, if we ever have a normal that we were accustomed to. But anyway, can't wait to explore the city of Houston and all that it has to offer. I really enjoyed what I saw. Getting to it. So now that we have the life updates and the moments out of the way. Oh, and if you are from Houston or you live in Houston, give me a shout out. Say hey to me in the comments. I would love to link with you after all this, or we can schedule a virtual tasting. That's what people are doing these days. We are doing virtual tastings since we cannot be with one another. But since we are staying at home and we are safe, one of the things that we have made is home is now our oasis, and home should have been your oasis before, but that's another conversation for another day. And although we cannot enjoy our favorite wines for spring on our favorite rooftop hotel or at our favorite restaurant patio, spring is not canceled. As I mentioned, it's April, so it is springtime. The sun is out. Like, I didn't even need my lights today. This is natural light. I just like, hey, let's try it like this way. Anyway, spring is happening, and during spring, what do we drink? We drink our nice light-bodied wines. It is rosé season. Spring is not canceled just because we are in the house. You can still enjoy your favorite springtime wines on your virtual tasting. Oh my gosh, I feel like there's so many virtual tastings. I don't even want to get on. As you all can see, my virtual tasting calendar is full on a virtual tasting on your favorite influencer our content creators live. You can enjoy your wines there. You can schedule a FaceTime on your balconies enjoying your favorite springtime rosé with your loved ones. Or as I always say, share your wines. And we're sharing them virtually too. But if you have Quarantine Bay, make sure you are sharing a bottle with Quarantine Bay. Y'all are in the house, might as well drink. Drink, have fun, and be merry. I really miss you guys. You all see that I'm excited, or either I'm kind of stir crazy from being in the house. Either one or the other, I'm happy. Anyway, let's jump into the springtime wines. I wanted to bring you some springtime wines that you can enjoy from one of our favorite producers, Floral Springs. If you remember, we celebrated spring with them last year with Trilogy and Soliloquy, which are two really great wines. So we get to enjoy spring with Floral Springs again, and we are starting off with the Floral Springs Savion Blanc. Here is the label, guys, of the Savion Blanc. This Savion Blanc is 100% Savion Blanc, and it was sourced from the Oakville appellation within Napa Valley. Remember our AVAs within AVAs. I really like Oakville, is one of my favorite appellations in that area. But back to the wine. Not only, so it was sourced from there, and this wine was aged and fermented in a combination of stainless steel tanks, concrete tanks, and also French oak, which gives it really nice complexity. As you all know, Savion Blanc is my favorite white wine, so I'm always excited to enjoy a Savion Blanc. But let's get into my favorite part, the tasting of the wine. So we're gonna sniff it. Now, upon smelling, you are going to, I picked up some grass notes. It was just, but I love that characteristic. It was just like really green and citrus on the nose. This is a very fragrant nose. It's beautiful. It's just a really great expression of California Savion Blanc. Now, let's taste. Oh, still beautiful, even from early when I taste it. The notes you're gonna get when you taste it are juicy green apple, like really green apple, tart lemon, some passion fruit, and I also got a hint of white floral, some honeysuckle on this. This is a Savion Blanc lovers kind of Savion Blanc. The thing that I like about Savion Blanc is bright acidity, citrus notes, a little hint of tropical fruit. These are the characteristics that I really enjoy most about Savion Blanc. So I would suggest for you to pair this with a Savion Blanc drinker. What are we eating with this? Now, we have a quarantine 15 happening. Everybody's talking about what they're eating in quarantine. I have definitely been enjoying my snacks in quarantine. And as I mentioned, I'm in Houston now, so I have been enjoying the cuisine here. Oh my gosh, they eat everything in Houston. Everything here, and I mean everything with them, but I'm reeling it back in. But get to the point. What am I enjoying with this? What am I pairing with this Savion Blanc? Because we are eating everything, and we need to be mindful since the quarantine is not lifted anytime soon. A Caesar salad. We are eating a Caesar salad with this. That would pair very well with this. Also, lemon garlic shrimp would go very well with this. I would enjoy, and this is just also great by itself. Also, goat cheese. I been making some cheese boards, been making pretty fancy cheese boards. I really want to enhance that skill. So I would also do goat cheese on this, outside, enjoying this, have with a loved one, as I mentioned, or just enjoying outside. Make sure you're getting some fresh air during this time. So this is a wonderful wine to sip outside. The DGLW rating for this one, we are drinking good. We are drinking good despite anxiety being high, the world having its uncertainty with this, and just hearing the news or whatever it is. We are finding a place of peace, and we are just sipping and enjoying this Savion Blanc. So I gotta have another. Had to get another taste to it before we get to our next wine. Our next wine is also from Floral Springs. This is the 2019 Rosé, also from Napa Valley. Oh, and I forgot to mention the Savion Blanc is a 2018, but those details will be down below. In this one, it is rosé season, rosé all day. As you all know, I have stated before, I do not believe in just limiting rosé to the spring and summer months. Drink it all season, but however, nothing says springtime like rosé. It just looks beautiful in your glass. You just feel the sunshine when you drink rosé. So I was really excited to try this one. This is more of a medium-bodied rosé. And to be very honest, I tend to like my rosés more light-bodied, but this was really nice. I was just like, oh, wow, I can do this. So this is a nice medium-bodied rosé made from a blend of Sangiovese and Syrah. This also hails from Napa Valley. On the nose, let's get into my favorite part again. On the nose, you are going to pick up notes of red cherry and red berry. The red fruit just really shines on the nose. This also is fragrant. Ooh, I'm getting some Flora from this. I didn't get the Flora. I got the, well, you'll see when I get the Flora, but I'm just now getting the Flora on the nose. Anyway, back to the wine. Upon tasting, you will pick up notes of strawberry, peach, fragrant florals, kind of like a dry rose petal, or just a lively rose petal. A lively rose petal, very fragrant rose petal you'll get from this one. This is actually nice. And also red cherries. Red cherries you are going to pick up from this. As I have said before, as we already know what I'm ready to say about red wine. Men love red wine. Now, some men are kind of hesitant on drinking rosés, which I don't understand, but we can deal with them later. But this is a nice, manly rosé, if there is a such thing. So if you have a gentleman in your life who's kind of hesitant about drinking rosé or haven't found a rosé that they would enjoy, I highly recommend the Floral Springs 2019 Rosé. The Drink Good, Live Well rating we are giving this one is, we're drinking good with this one too. We are drinking good. We are outside. We have scheduled our tasting with someone who is not with us, and we are just going to share and chat. And let me tell you how you get, well, hold on. Let me get finished with the notes of this one. What am I pairing this with? I like rosé with a lot of things. The allure of rosé is that it's a very versatile wine, and it tends to pair with a lot of various things. But I have been eating a lot of crawfish since I've been in Houston. And I have learned that rosé pairs well with crawfish. Who would have known? In addition to that, brunch. We all know that I really enjoy brunch. I make a mean frittata, so I would pair frittata with this. Also, I would do quiche. And since we are being mindful of what we're eating during the quarantine, since we're eating everything, a nice veggie dish would go very well with this. Also, I would do some grilled food since it is spring and we're outside, and a lot of us are grilling just to get some outside time. Now, here's how you can enjoy these wines with your loved ones if you all are doing a virtual tasting or FaceTiming. Below, you will see a $10 off code for these wines and the link and where to purchase these wines. So make sure you check in the comment box to get your $10 off on this wine. And when you purchase it, definitely make sure that you comment below and let me know which wine you purchased and how you like it. I know that you will not be disappointed. And make sure you go back and check out our other videos from Floral Springs. They are an excellent Napa Valley producer. I have loved everything from Floral Springs since upon working with them years ago. They never disappoint. They are definitely one of my favorites, and we thank them for sponsoring today's video. So we are going to wrap this up, guys. I really missed you. Glad to be back, and we will be seeing more of Monday Wine Q&A. But you already know, until we meet again, drink good, live well.